What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, I really want to have a conversation about this whole Benzino thing. And as you know, brother Benzino was influential in starting the Source magazine. He's from Boston. And he has some L's on his report card besides being a simp. We all know about that, but it appears that Benzino was involved in a situation where he was clapping some transgenders' cheeks. Okay, and so he's been going back and forth with the transgender community for some time now, talking about how he's uncomfortable with dealing with transgenders. All at the same time, transgenders have some level of receipts of him and his alleged cheek clapping. Besides the fact that just, Benzino is just mentally unstable and, he has a daughter. I forgot what her name is. She's one of these pretty rapping girls or whatever. And, he just has all kind of problems, family. I'm yet praying for him. But then there's another brother out there who is always in something. Coi Leray, his daughter. This brother over here, this is a darker brother that seems to always have his nose into somebody's business. And again, this is not nothing to do with him and, being his sexuality, but he's just a messy individual, family. And that is his brother, Funky Dineva. Very, he's an interesting person. Let me just put it like that. So Funky Dineva is gonna come out here and bring some level of receipts against him about this situation. Play that clip.
Yes, Benzino need to mind his business. And you know what else he need to stop doing? Or what he shouldn't have did? He shouldn't have told man, I'm finna fix his ass. Because I don't know if y'all remember that episode of the Love and Hip Hop live thing where me and Jocelyn so-called got into it. And she was like, boy, I know what you do on Peachtree, and I know what you do in the bathroom with Benzino. I know what you do in the bathroom. Everybody was like, Funky Dineva, what was you doing in the bathroom with Benzino? Cocaine. The cocaine was Benzino's. Okay, I've been mad about this SHIT for years. All right, we was down to the Blue Flame in Atlanta. And I forgot how it came up. But somehow or another it came up, and Benzino said he was gonna call his guy to get it. And we was drinking and carrying on. So I was like, Benzino, where's your guy at? Where is your guy at? Asking out the night. Finally, his guy came and brought it, but we both was down there in that naked bar snorting that cocaine. It wasn't even all that damn good either. Okay, now how you gonna go over there and tell Jocelyn and Mimi and all them what I was doing, and we was in there doing it together?
Okay, so this is because Benzino is allegedly on drugs. Okay, and he's upset that Benzino isn't comfortable around transgenders. But this receipt is supposed to prove that Benzino is around transgenders when all you are really saying is Benzino and you snorted cocaine. And the last that I checked, you're not a transgender. I don't know if you have aspirations of being a transgender. But again, I've noticed this coming from some people in the gay community. When people say that they have an issue with being around transgenders, they're not saying that they don't like transgenders. They're not saying they hate anybody. They just would rather not be around them. And that has to do with your public image. If we lived in a world that was more accepting of whatever the case, which we don't, to a certain degree, not in hip hop at least. So this is why he's saying that. But you're trying to make it seem like he's a hypocrite because you snorted coke with you and you're gay at a strip club. Now look at the Blue Flame. It doesn't look like, unless, I don't know, from what I can tell, it is not a gay strip club. So you snorted some cocaine. You never said he did nothing to you outside of that. The cocaine wasn't that bad. So what is the issue? You're gay, right? You don't like women. Do women take issue that you don't like to be around them in that way? So, he's not saying anything that's disrespectful. He just said he just doesn't like to be around, transgender as a preference. And we know why that is because of what people are going to say in hip hop. All right. It'd be like somebody that's a Muslim, okay? The thing about this, Muslim persons hanging around transgenders. What are people going to start saying? They're going to start saying he is gay. So that's why people don't like to associate with certain situations. It's not because of, I dislike this person or whatever. And we all know in the entertainment industries, they're full of gays. But he's saying transgenders because transgenders can look like, what his preference is, which is not transgenders. But gays are all in the industry. There's no way you can be in hip hop, entertainment. I'm in entertainment. Even in the very sexuality is against the law in Uganda. You will find gays in entertainment. 100%. Anywhere you're going to find gays entertainment, for sure. All right. So because he has that preference against whatever he wants, whatever. Now you're over here acting like, well, I smoked some coke with him, so this is going to be expert. And again, man, it's a lot of attention seeking that's going on here, which it shouldn't be. He didn't say anything like, I hate these people. I prefer not to be around that situation. And we know why, because of implications. And guys, this is what's going on. Like, you got to really understand. Remember when Jason Lee had this real weak argument against Neo for saying the same thing. Neo said something about transgenders in his kids, and he'd prefer certain things being taught to his kids in schools not be there because of his own personal belief. And he's not hating on anybody. He's just giving his opinion. Then Jason Lee came after him with the argument that made no sense, talking about he cheats on women. He's abusive to women. He's doing this. Why didn't he call him first? Like, what does that got to do with what the man is talking about? It has nothing to do with that. Like Blueface, for example, Blueface just had a situation where somebody pretended to be in the bed with Blueface. Some white guy tried to say he was sleeping with Blueface. Blueface had to come out and like, look, that's not me. I don't have no problems with gays. I'm not gay. But Blueface clearly don't have no problem with Jason Lee. He's on the show. Jason Lee is gay. There are plenty of people that are transgenders that are gay. But the thing is, people know that they're transgenders. Here's the problem a lot of people are having today with folks in said community. People are having an issue with people because, like, let's say, for example, the one person that, T.S. Madison. Everybody know that T.S. Madison is transgender. Everybody knows T.S. Madison is transgender, okay? Now, it's when you know that somebody is transgender, okay, I can deal with it. Here's the issue people are having. Folks are transgender and not saying that they're transgender. So people are like, okay, look, well, let me stay away from that. Now he has a problem with this. He don't have no problem talking about this guy, Funky Dineva. If a man is down low, he'll be wanting to expose them too, right? If a man is down low, sleeping with women and men, he'll be the first one to out him. But he ain't got nothing to say about those people who are trans and don't want to tell somebody else that they're not, they wasn't born that way. They wasn't born a natural woman. Now he got a problem with that, you see? And now they want to come after anybody and make up any silly excuse. Like his experience with him smoking cocaine got nothing to do with the argument. It didn't make any sense. But that's how petty they are. So guys, we think it's your boy, Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. But before you do, scroll the bell, we're out.